Greetings, Skyfarers, and welcome to another episode of Sunless Skies. I'm Cobalt Thorium. Man, I love the sun. It looks awesome. Look at that. I like how it's almost like strobic. Well, I'm not looking where I'm going. Oh my god. It's like strobic. Everything in here is like very smoothly animated. And it's just rotating, but... And then in the middle, it's almost like it almost looks like a stop motion type thing. It's very cool. So our terror's a little high. Not thrilled about that. Okay, so here's the plan. I'm gonna follow this road here. We're gonna try to get to Royal Society. It looks like we're about to find something. What is this? The signalman stares at the glass statues and lights cigarettes. Shards of glass coat the floor. Did the workers escape? Okay, so were these like scaffolding and stuff made like for actually building? Oh, that was close. The clockwork sun. So try and do a little bit of scouting as we make our way over to the Royal Society. No. Wait, can I actually go on top of this? No, I guess not. Okay, I didn't realize that this is going to be a passage, which is fine, I think. Yes, I know now. Your scout has found nothing to report, except that the sky is vast, and the winds bite. I hope we can actually make our way to the Royal Society, that this isn't... Well, this isn't necessarily a through passage, but it looks like we can definitely make it in this way. Clattering on the hull, pebbles tossed by the wind. Alright, we're in our kind of deserty area, which I think gave me a bunch of extra terror the last time we were here. Should watch this terror and see how quickly it goes up as compared to in all the other regions. Oop, we're going a little too far south here. Whoa! Oh boy, that was close. Wreck of the Boatman. Approaching the Boatman. A wreck drifts ahead. Fierce winds rock it like an empty cradle. Its black and silver bulk gleams in the lights as you search for its nameplate. The Boatman. Captain. The signaler wants your attention. That's a Necropolis line engine. Brought the dead to Memoriam. His eyes widen. But it disappeared one eve. They say the dead woke and commandeered the train. Nonsense, I'm sure. He doesn't look convinced. You can prepare to board the Boatman. Signaler has crossed himself. I'm willing to go across. Drawing close. Your pilot grazes the wreck's hull and has to reverse. Your navigator's hand slips while winching the locomotives close. A clang resounds through your engine. When you've finally docked, you select a few of your crew to join you. The outer door to the Boatman is rimmed with frost. The bolts shriek as they are pulled across. Inside, your torchlights reveal a narrow corridor in somber black, opening into darker doorways, likely the crew cabins. There's a long moan from somewhere deeper in the engine. Probably the boilers, your stoker whispers. Pressing forward through the cabins, you hear the rattle of something that might be chains. A bolt loose on the chassis, your stoker suggests, less confidently. You've entered the wreck of the Boatman, trespasser. We are trespassing on the Boatman, and we have 5 new terror. Oh boy, our terror is not good. Okay. I wonder if we'll be able to come back here. The Boatman is dark and cold as the grave. Gaslights flicker on the walls, none substantial enough to illuminate more than the empty doorways ahead. A shattered window in the galley is responsible for the merciless cold. The source of faint but insistent knocking is less clear. We could explore the Boatman. What happened here? Okay, unlocked when groaning of the Boatman is mournful groan on the wind. We can flee. This is an unhallowed engine. That's probably the wise thing to do considering our terror. And we could go a little deeper, I guess. Are we going to be able to get back here, though? That's the question. Let's flee. Away! Your crew do not need to be told twice. Back through the freezing carriages, back past the shattered window and the empty cabins, back through the creaking door, and away into the heat and light of your own engine. Trespassing on the Boatman, your trespassing on the Boatman quality is gone. Okay, we'll have to come back to this at some point. Oh, what is this? We got more stuff. Oh, crap. That's supposed to be one of our friends. I'll stay out of his reach for a little while. I think we can probably run past him. We might take a bit of damage, but that's okay. I am very concerned with our terror, so I think we're gonna stop exploring and just try to get straight over to what do you call it, the Royal Society. I mean, I would really like to go through here and explore this, but you know, we're probably over 50% at this point. We're getting close. 50%, yeah. Morale is strained, and someone has been careless. One of the barrels in your hold wasn't securely fastened. It is split, spilling the precious hours across the floor. Already the hours' insistent melancholy has begun to permeate the engine, and your clocks have become erratic. You could throw out the whole barrel full. As some of the geodes are cracked, the safest thing to do is to dispose of them quickly, and don't miss out, and don't miss any that spilled out. We could order the crew to collect every single hour, expose them to stray solemn hours, unspooling in the hold, but waste not, want not. We actually have fewer crew than I thought. I mean, what's one barrel full of hours, right? And we have plenty, right? At this point, I'm more concerned about terror, and I think that throwing them out would be less terrible. We can throw them out. Old Lang sign. The crew hurry the hours into an exterior hatch and pour them out. You watch as a month spills glittering into the night. It's not the date that it was. You've lost 1 barrel of unseasoned hours, total now 6. We're gonna really try to pick an optimal route here. Because with terror this high, this is when stuff starts to go wrong. Like, you get a lot of random encounters, which is very annoying. I noticed that when you hit 50, you almost always get one. And we did get one. But then after 50, they tend to come much more regularly. Hello, Royal Society. I have returned. We have returned. The Airy House. Alright, okay, what? Mr. Menageries passing through the Royal Society? Tired poster by the station advertised the services of Mr. Menagerie, purveyor of fine scouts. Eh. An accompanying picture displays a tall, cloaked figure, slightly stooped, clutching an array of adorable little beasts, close to its long chest. I thought it was going to be a coat, but all right. Is it Mr. Menagerie? Cages are piled up by the sleek racing engines of the Rochester Club. You can buy scouts from Mr. Menagerie, but he'll move on after your visit. I don't know if we actually want to do that. It's nice to know where he is. I really kind of like our owl, so we're not going to buy anything. Alright, we could go to the Celestial Exhibition. Yeah, let's go there. Actually, no, we don't want to go here. Man, what a ripoff. Only 500 experience for a staring enigma? Jeez. It's like nothing. It's like nothing for one of the most valuable things you get in the entire game. Alright, so this is what we're actually here for. We should write a port report while we're here, though. Wonder if we can lose some terror. 53. Nope. I wonder what that gave us, then. Well, I should probably read it. Wander the gardens. The Royal Society has left their gardens to run wild, though an attempt was made at some point to tame them. Into the garden. The gardens were an early attempt by the Society to stamp their mark upon the sky. More interesting avenues for scientific exploration quickly presented themselves, however, and the garden was left to run wild, half-tamed. The overgrown gardens are beautiful, but hazardous to the casual walker. You, however, are a veteran rambler. The ha-ha is no obstacle to your fearless tread. The follies neither deceive nor divert you from your path. And you can tell from a mile off that the bog is a bad idea. You find yourself a pleasant faux classical tempo, dedicated to the suns. Someone has left something behind. Time has passed while you've idled in the gardens. What could it be? Ooh, we could get a lacquered trinket box. Starlight plays on the silver clasps. Nice, we needed moments of inspiration, and we got 2 of them out of it. A filigreed mirror has been stored inside. Something moves as you look into its silver depths. The air is briefly filled with the sound of cicadas, the pouring of water, and the hiss of a snake. Okay, well that's interesting. So is it like looking into another realm or dimension or time? And on the other side there's cicadas and pouring water and the hiss of a snake? I wonder if this is supposed to mean something. The hiss of a snake in a garden obviously brings up mental images of the Garden of Eden. Sorry, I had to wet my throat a little bit there. Alright. Onwards. We do anything else in here? Oh man, there's a lot we can do here. Okay. So we don't want to do this, don't want to do this. We've already done this, but we haven't done this. Deliver the insistent surveyor's rubbings. When you enter her office, the chair of the effulgent sciences is halfway through a scone. A tip. Within minutes, the rubbings are spread across her desk and dusted with crumbs. Come back tomorrow, she instructs, her eyes wild with excitement as she wipes her buttery hands on her robe and hunts for a pen. You do so. I stayed up all night, she says, her eyes wilder than ever. Fascinating sigils. They might even allow us to hypothesize an entirely new branch of the Kiswick Mayor's semigrammic? Semigrammic, I think. Semigrammic tree. Here, take these back to our friend. She thrusts a set of notes into your hand and pats her pocket. You deserve something for your trouble, but alas, I am temporarily insolvent. Just a moment. She scribbles a note on the back of her envelope. Here, an instruction to the arsenal to give you a short line of credit. I'm sure they'll have something to advantage a sky, Captain. The Albion to Eleutheria transit relay. The correspondence rubbings have been delivered. You now have 7 experimental modifications. I don't know what to do with them. Excuse me. Why is this unavailable to us? Okay, we need to increase the gratitude. Interesting. Did we ever have to do that before? Okay. Okay. Reduce terror, that's what we want. Okay. For science! The professor's experiments are poorly explained and not particularly pleasant. Fortunately, his laudanum is high quality. You slip into a soft haze of indifference, barely noticing the buzz of electrical current through your tongue. Your terror has fallen. Fortunately, it doesn't seem like it's felt very much. Let's check out Nell's tower. Observing the clockwork sun will give us more terror, so we're not going to do that. We probably should move it and look at several different things. I think we're currently looking at the clockwork sun, which is why this is here. And I believe that looking at it gives us terror and visions of the heavens, I think. So let's try looking at something else. To work! The ascent to the telescope is arduous, and up an improbable number of winding stone stairs. At the top waits the telescope, gargantuan and gleaming as a dragon slumbering in its lair. The chair pulls the machinery open, the dome to the heavens with visible glee. For a few moments she stands alone, looking up, bathed in distant starlight. And then she's at the telescope, lowering the great barrel until the lens is at her eye. You've lost 1 ministry stamp permit. Total now 10. Okay. So I guess we'll read our patrons' latest reports. Over there, the bursar says through a mouthful of muffin, on the desk for your perusal. Discoveries. Today, I have regrets, which I shall divulge, and here, and am angry and sorry. I have not been the best tutor to you. Dear heart, I apologize. Many tutors of our acquaintance are terrible mimics, excuse me, of genius, who don't know the very first thing about astronomy. While I am an artist, O Lord, lay out what was promised and pay us in full. What is going on? I do not understand. Has she gone insane? Alright. Doesn't seem like anything else we can really do there. Alright, so we got a couple Rochester races. I don't think we really have time for that right now. Not with our terror the way that it is. Alright, that's not terribly useful. We can go to the workshops. Drop off the eccentric. Where's the list of things that we can buy with whatever they're called? Experimental modifications. I guess we still can't afford any of these. 20, 14, 15, 18, 16. Yeah, we're still quite far away. Alright, that's fine. I don't really want any of those. Actually, let's go back and see if we do want any of them for sure. Auxiliary slot. Alright, so it's a canning system that gives us more armor. So is this just bridge armor? So here's a boring rig that increases our hold and armor. That's pretty nice. We need 18. So here's some plating, some armor that increases our hold. That's pretty nice too. For the speedy and incendiary removal of inconvenient laws. Alright, so this gives us smuggling capabilities, I guess. And it's a bridge slot. Increases our regular hold as well. And our quarters. That's pretty useful. What do we actually have in our bridge slot? We'll have to go take a look. And here's a canning device that increases our hold as well. Nothing we can afford. It's on our bridge slot. Is this our bridge slot? I guess it is. Well, I do like this. I do like having the extra quarters. Well, no matter. It's fine. Let's get out of here. What's our inventory look like? Yeah, so that's everything. We'll go to requisitions. Grab a little bit of fuel. Go to the bazaar. A little bit of tea might be fine. Oh wait, did I screw that up? No, I didn't. Fine. Let's get out of here. Alright, so I think the plan is now to... Oh boy. Our terror is really high. I kind of want to go over to Floating Parliament, but I don't know if that's really the smart move. I think the smart move is to try to head back to London. Let's go. Play conservative. Not get ourselves stuck in some situation we can't get ourselves out of. Because that would be a huge waste of time. Try to pick a very careful route out of here. The sky is littered with rocks and ruins. This is the arms world, a province only half tamed. Alright, so we'll head up to London, and then we're probably going to have to go to the mausoleum, unfortunately. Because I don't know what we can do to lower our terror in the, what do you call it, Parliament. The hour of the wolf. It is late. You are alone. Doubts prey on you. This is the path you should have taken. You trespass upon the precincts of heaven. What price will be exacted of you? What price have you already paid? Drink. Drink and forget what you have seen. The bottle sits on your desk. Its contents are dusky gold. Or we can endure this lean, cruel hour. That's not a great chance of success. And we do have plenty of visions of heaven. I am worried about the becoming an alcoholic, but what can you do? Oblivion. When you wake, the bottle is empty, and your memory is less complete. Someone is knocking at your cabin door. You are needed on the bridge. You take the necessary time to compose yourself. Better the crew not see. But our terror has fallen. That's nice. Went down like 10 points. Beautiful. I'm almost tempted to do a full circle of this rock then. And then head back to London this way. Let's do it. Let's get it out of the way. Oh, is this... That's not a barricade? Guess not. Oh. Oof. Just a scratch? Just a tiny little scratch? How much? 1. More of a dent then. I'd say dent, not a scratch. Oh, what is that? If that's a graveyard, that'd be great. How did I not see that before? Should probably be doing scouts for graveyards because that is a very nice, surefire way of reducing our terror. That seems to be exclusive to the region of Albion. Come on, graveyard. Nope. Now, maybe we can reduce terror here. No such luck. Alright, so I guess we'll probably just try and grab this little spot right here on our way up. London falters here. The sky becomes stony, its paths barred by sudden crags. Whoa, that was interesting. No, nothing out here. We'll do one more out just to be sure. Sip some more coffee. I should say, although it would be a lie that I'm sipping tea because it would be more in theme with this game. But no, it is in fact coffee. Don't hit me. Do not hit me. The bells chime. The convenient aunt checks her pocket watch. Well, that's completely wrong. I would think Ms. Inconvenient Aunt is probably your pocket watch that is completely wrong. For the bells here, the clocks here are the official time. Alright. Well, that definitely helped with our terror a little bit. Okay. Should we grab some crew? We only need a few. Let's try it. Boo. Alright. New recruits. After interviewing several disappointing candidates, you find a group of fresh from a merchant trader. They've learned a few things about haggling. You won't get away with paying them any less than their value. 40 sovereigns, that's fine. Alright, we don't want to do either of those. What is this? We don't want to do that. What is this? Collect a telegram for the incautious driver. These are expensive to send. Must be important. The driver reads the telegram without expression. They show it to you without saying a single word. Come home. Stop your father. Stop funeral. Stop New Winchester. Stop. Drive safe. Stop. He was ill for a long time. The driver finally manages. I need to pay my respects. Okay. I think that's really all we can do here. We'll do the tobacco shop quickly, see if there's any changes, which there won't be, probably. Nothing ever changes here. I wonder if it's like a running joke or something. We should probably store a lot of our stuff. Oh yeah, we were supposed to take these casks over to the mausoleum, I believe. And then we never did. I know that our terror is not good. Maybe we should. Alright, well, let's deposit our tea. Deposit these hours. We don't need them. Oh, but we do need 2 of these. 2, not 3. Oh, a lot of stuff for the Clockwork Sun. Five consignments and 3. 5 and 3. We could do that. Let's get rid of this. Alright, let's go. Actually, what do they need at the work orders? 2 caddies of dried tea and vision of the heavens. It's fine. So we'll go do that as well and sort of stoke the fires for the Clockwork Sun a little bit. Let's go. We'll turn in our port reports as well while we're there. Do not hit me. Do not hit me. Do not hit me. Get away from me. Get out of here. Nobody likes you anyway. Alright. Office of Public Works. Yes, yes. Spinning a tail. The foreman cracks the lid and has... yeah, we've read this before. Nice. The sun is looking healthy. Now, what do we have to do? We need the munitions one, huh? Okay. Cheerio. The foreman turns his attention to a pallet of crates destined for St. Dominic's Station. Hurry it up. These have got to make the 12:15. Alright, well, I'll go to the Ministry of Public Decency. We'll deliver our report reports to the auditor. Nice. Okay, we got 3. We should grab some ministry stamp permits. Grab 2. Now we got a dozen. That's perfectly good. What are we doing with you anyway? Speak to the clock of Albion. I forget where we're supposed to go and synchronize the clock. It's probably someplace in the Reach, though. Let's go. Alright, we'll try to make our way to the Serene Mausoleum. Actually, you know what? It's probably faster to go up here. Rather, this is a lot more windy. Although we could grab the back of this. Although we could grab the back of this on the way out. Yeah, let's take the shorter, faster route. Whoa, what just happened there? Did you see that? Glitched out. There's like a little wiggle. Couldn't seem to decide where the ship was. So I guess we're gonna brave the area of the Scribe Spinsters a little bit. Whoa, come on. What was with that? Didn't stop right away. I actually had it on autopilot and I pressed the button to stop and it didn't stop. The autopilot seems very finicky. It definitely doesn't behave like it should. Like you'll push it and it won't lock in. Oh shit. I thought that was background. Just ran right into it. Oh, what is that? Now, if I remember right, these give us terror when we get close. And our terror is bonking. both of them. We're a little too far out of the way. What is this? It's gonna leave me with 1 fuel. We're gonna press on. I'm not sure if we can actually buy fuel in the Most Serene Mausoleum. Okay, you can. So the smart thing would have been to dump the fuel, but you know, we did kind of luck out, so who cares? Alright, we're here. What's this? They're gonna take our literature? Alright, let's go to the bazaar and fill this contract first. Alright, Deathless Favor is nice. This is nice too. Getting back up towards that 1,000 or 10,000 mark, which is where we kind of want to be. Although I don't think we've ever actually gotten more than 10,000. Alright, let's grab a couple fuel. The Knave. Alright, what is this? An opportunity. Literature in the Most Serene Mausoleum. The Dismal Chamberlain, the most senior of the Deathless who reside in the mausoleum, has been declared missing. Oh boy, that's not good. We can attend a funeral. Few mourners are ready to brave the long journey through the Reach to say goodbye to a loved one. Or we could go to the Nave. Visitors to the Most Serene Mausoleum are ushered into the Nave. A vast, soaring vault in the heart of the mausoleum. Alright, I think attending a funeral will reduce our terror. Let's do a Deathless funeral. The funerals of those joining the Deathless are rare. Privileged onlookers are invited to attend when they occur for their own betterment. Nice. Interred in state. A young baronet smiles with delight as he receives his bounty of hours. His funeral vestments are silvered velvet, his sepulchre polished marble. He shares the last of his wine cellar with all present before he is led away by the engraved mourner to his new and final residence. Your name, oh, terror is gone. Your name is on the lips of the Deathless Few, the Emperor's most prized courtiers. Gained favor. We still know what to do with the Dismal Chamberlain. Let's definitely write a port report. I don't want to just click through this like 32 times, so I guess we'll do the Uncanny Specimen. 32. Oh wow, that was good. Down to 7. Alright, we'll finish the last 3. Or 3. Finish the last 7. See, that's how it went down by 2. Come on. It seems inconsistent. There's a little bit of a dice roll there. Wait, was it always down by 2? Wait, whoa, what was the last time? Oh my god. 4. Okay, 4. 3. So it's down by 1. 2. It's down by 1. 1, so it's down by 1. It's like when you look at it, it always goes down by 1. But I'm pretty sure it went down by like 2 or 3 and I just forgot. Alright, we'll return to the nave. Alright, that's going to give us terror, so we don't want to do that. We can approach the Deathless. I mean, we are definitely in high reputation with them. I definitely want to go figure out this Dismal Chamberlain thing, but we don't have the right stats, I don't think. I think that's something that we have to do once we're in better with the Devils of Carillon. We could approach the Deathless. Okay, did we have this before? An invitation. The cheery registrar hands you a gold leaf envelope, penned in black. Seems you have attracted the attentions of one of the Deathless. This will allow you to take on unique bargains for the Deathless, though you will lose favor. The bargain is randomized. You may be able to change which is available by applying the invitation. Let's try it. Okay, we got a savage secret. That's not even really worth it. Oh, what is this? Hominum te esse momento. The Luminous Cardinal has taken over a radial chapel off the nave to receive you in. It is the feast of Saint Blythe, he tells you. Or it will be if he's able to send the papers back to the Holy See for canonization. There is a special liturgy. Afterwards, wiping his mouth of communion wine, he asks for your opinion on the question of revelation and the division between vision and temptation. A new bargain is sometimes to be found at the mausoleum. You've gained a savage secret till 19. A hush descends on the nave. One of the Deathless has demanded respectful quiet. You've lost favor, but you have an accomplishment dealing with the Deathless. So a couple times, I've scolded the writers of this game for bad writing. I mean, it is a fantastically written game, so when there is a problem, it really pops out. Here's a problem. Although I did read it well, so it doesn't seem like a problem. The Luminous Cardinal has taken over a radial chapel off the nave to receive you in. Receive you in. That there's got to be a better way to write that. That you shouldn't end a sentence with "in." That's just weird. I do wonder if this is supposed to be, if the writing is actually intentionally weird like that, though, because it almost has a, the way that priests are sort of stereotyped to speak, where they have this droning tone, and they always sort of end the sentences with going down. You know, they have this sort of falling way of speaking, and it kind of puts you to sleep. It almost seems like a radio chapel off the nave to receive you in. Like, it sort of has that sort of... I don't want to say it's folksy, because it's not. But it's got this sort of weirder way of when you read it out loud. If he's simplified, he tells you, or will be if he's able to. Okay, it's fine. Actually, I think it's actually quite interesting. I would be interested to know whether or not that was intentional, though. Oh, so we can't do this one anymore, huh? Right? I wonder if this is actually one of the things that we unlocked. Maybe we should do this. But then why am I carrying around all this paperwork? What is this? An opportunity. Literature in the most serene mausoleum. The dismal chamberlain, the most senior of the deathless who reside in the mausoleum, has been declared missing. The other deathless have organized an auction of books of his private library. After all, the Emperor's stipend only extends so far, and all have apartments in need of refurbishment. Should he return, well, perhaps this will teach him a lesson about disappearing without due notice. You could place a bid. The Luminous Cardinal presides over the auction. He promises fairness, but he clearly has his eye on the Chamberlain's poems and ballads. You may gain 5 ministry-approved literature, but we can't because we don't have a favor bestowed. It's not super important. It's just going to give us literature, and we don't have enough space to do it anyway. So I think we're going to wrap up this episode here, and in the next episode I'm going to try to go back down to the Clockwork Sun, make our 2 deliveries, see what kind of loot we can get out of that. That might even take us up over the 10,000 mark, which would be wonderful. And then I think we'll try once again to get over to the floating parliament. Hopefully our terror won't be just like off the charts once again. Well, because every time we go to the Clockwork Sun, it obviously ratchets up our terror. But I'll try to make a very I'll try to stay away. Like last time, I don't think we really were diligent about keeping our distance. We should really go in and out as quickly as possible. But anyway, thank you very much for joining me on this, and I hope that you enjoyed it. And if you have, please like, maybe comment, maybe share, maybe even subscribe. And I will catch you in the next episode. New episodes every day at 2 p.m. Eastern US and Canada. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.